The Bible says, "Many are the plans in a man's heart, but God's plans prevail." Here I was thinking I was going to be happy and find fulfillment after I found the job I've been praying for. It was after a short while that purpose began me, and I knew that destiny was calling my name. One thing about purpose, it calls in quiet moments, urging you to unravel your unique tapestry of talent and dreams. This is my story. Follow me, uncover my journey to purpose. Hello family, thank you very much for tuning in. Welcome to yet another video. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you for subscribing and commenting. And if you think these videos are helpful, please share it with your family. And to my first timers, thank you very much for tuning in. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Lindiwe Twaisa. I am a property practitioner. In this YouTube channel, we talk about everything properties and estates. Today I'm going to talk about things you need to know when planning to sell your property, or things that you need to do when planning to sell your property. So what you need to do, number one, you need to get a reputable estate agent. This is an estate agent that is registered with the PPRA. The PPRA is the Estate Agency Board. Okay, so obviously you will do an appointment. You'll make an appointment with them. They will come to your property. It's better to meet at the property, because sometimes clients want to meet at their work or at the restaurant. But if you want to sell your property, I think it's better that you meet at the property, because I want to see the actual property. I want to talk about something that I have seen. So we'll have our first meeting at your property, and I'll do the assessment. So the estate agent will do the assessment. They will do evaluation to check how much your property is valued at. Okay, so on my next video, I'm going to show you how we determine the value of a property. And if your property is bonded, you need to notify your bank that you are selling your property. You also need to get your your bond balance, because that will be considered when we are pricing the property. Because you don't want to, for instance, if you don't know how much your balance is, how then will you be able to price your property? Because when you are pricing your property, the balance needs to be considered. And then you need to also get your rate statement from municipality. That's one of the documents that you will need when you sell your property. And you need to know your municipal balance, because also that will be considered. Because for an example, some other people don't pay rates, so you'll be owing 200,000 on your rate statement. You'll be owing municipality 200,000, and then you sell your house for 500,000. It doesn't make financial sense. So just know how much your municipal bill is before you put your property on the market. Another thing that you need to know is that you will need a COC. A COC is an electrical compliance certificate. So what this means is an electrician will come to your property to assess that your electrical wires and the wiring in the house is safe. And then if everything is saved and all the plugs, everything is stable, the plugs are where they are supposed to be, the geyser is working, the electrician will then issue you with the electrical compliance certificate, which is normally 1,000 Rand to 1.5. It depends on an electrician. The 1.5 does not include the work that needs to be done in case there are other repairs that needs to be done. So if there are other repairs that needs to be done in your property, you will then you can choose to use that electrician, or you can get another electrician to do the job for you. But it's easier to hire the one that's going to give you the certificate to fix everything that has a problem in your property. And then another thing is, make sure that you have an original title deed. You cannot sell your property if you do not have your original title deed. So obviously when your house is still bonded, your original title deed will be with the bank that you have bonded your property with. And if your house is not bonded, is fully, or probably you paid it cash and then you have your title deed, make sure that you have that. If you've lost your title deed, know that the attorneys will charge you an extra 3.5 to 5,000 depending on the attorney that you are using. They will then have to apply for a VA, which is the application of a lost title deed. And then also you then have to prepare your home for a photo shoot. Okay, when you prepare your home for a photo shoot, make sure that your home is clean. And if your home needs to be painted, paint your house, because sometimes it's better to spend 30,000 to make your property sellable than a buyer coming and negotiate you down with 100,000 because of the things that you did not sell. So a paint can give your home an uplift. A paint can do a lot for your property. So make sure at least invest in a good paint. Fix the little things, maybe taps are leaking, maybe the ceiling is leaking, it needs paint, whatever it is that you need to fix, make sure that you fix that, because it will help you. Because when a buyer comes and view the property, they are already looking at things that they can use to negotiate the price down. So don't give them a reason to negotiate your price down. Make sure that your house is clean, and also clean the yard. Make sure your yard is clean. Make sure your grass is cut. If you have a garden, make it neat, because that attracts buyers. Make sure your kitchen is very neat. The kitchen does attract a lot of buyers as well. And lastly, price your property to sell. Don't price your property to stale on Property 24, because if an estate agent advises you that this is the value of your property, and one thing that the sellers do, they already calculate their problems and they want to price their property based on their financial problems, and that is not how it's supposed to be. We need to price the property based on what it's valued, and we need to price it to sell, not price it to stale on the market, because the more it's stale on the market, that's the more it becomes difficult for the property to sell, and the buyers are looking on Property 24. So the longer it stays on the market, that's the more they will negotiate you down, because they know that you are desperate. If you list your property for more than a year, then it should tell you something is wrong. It means the price is wrong. If you need to sell your property, get in touch with me. I can advise you further. Or if you know someone that would like to sell their property, you can refer them to me. I definitely appreciate a referral. And thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much for your support and for your love. Do continue to tell your family, tell your people to subscribe and comment and share. Don't forget to suggest other topics that you would like me to talk about. Thank you. Bye.